Okay, welcome to the 7th project for Access. As always, save with _2 so you can submit to Sam for grading. Okay, so step 1 is Personal Insurance Inc. is a national company that insures homeowners and renters. As a regional manager, you need to be able to prepare reports for other managers and create forms that help in making database updates. Open the regional customer report in layout view, group the report by the region field, and then sort the report by the customer ID field. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is open the regional customer report. Regional customer report in layout view. Okay. Group the report by the region field and then sort the report by customer ID field in ascending. So region, add a group. We're going to group by the region, and then we're going to add a sort. We're sorting by, I believe it's customer ID, is it? In ascending, A on top, so that is ascending. So we've grouped by region and we are sorting by customer. Close the group sort and total pane and then save and close the reports. So this is right here. And we click save and close down the report. Step 2, open the renter policy report in layout view. Modify the report as follows. So A, average the values in the personal property column and sum the values in the premium column. Okay, so we're going to average the values in the personal property. So we're going to go to home and, oh, hold on now. I clicked something else here, did I? Yes, right. Report layout design. Go to totals and do average, and then click on the premium column, click on totals and do sum. B, switch to print preview to view the report and check that the values in the subtotal controls and the total controls are not truncated or cut off vertically. So we are going to check out print preview, and we see that it is cut off. So, whoa, close print preview. So to change that, we are going to click here and just make it a little longer. So that's the move button, you know that. This is the resize handle. So your resize handle, click and drag that down a little tiny bit to get it so that it is not truncated. Alright, C, return to layout view, and if necessary, drag the sizing handles, which we've just done. Save the report without closing. So we will right click and save. Step 3, with the renter policy report still open in layout view, apply conditional formatting to the premium column. If the premium amount is greater than $225, display the value in bold maroon. Okay, 225, bold maroon, premium. Okay, so we'll click on the column, go to format and conditional formatting here, and the new rule is going to be if the field value is equal to 225, it's going to be bold and maroon. I believe that's right. Bold and maroon, 225 is greater than 225. Okay, so it's greater than. Okay, apply. Okay, so any value that is greater than 225 should get bolded. Not very many of them, but there's a couple. Okay. Step 4. There you go. So it shows you that you've got it done right there. Step 4. Open the NE Homeowners Report in Layout View. So I'm going to right-click, Save, and Close. NE Homeowners Report in Layout View. And create a summary report. So creating a summary report is pretty simple, but oopsies, nowhere to click out here. It's just hide the details. So if you hide the details, that is your summary report. So you right click, save, and close that guy down. Step 5, open the customer contact report in Layout View. The customer contact report in Layout View. Apply the office theme to this object only, and save and close the report. Okay, so we're going to look at themes, which is in our report layout design, and we are going to apply the office. And we're going to right click on that and apply theme to this object only. Okay, so that's the only one that gets it, not everything else here. Okay, so we're going to right click, save, and close. Step 6. Step 6, use the label wizard to create mailing labels for the customers table and include the following options. Okay, so we're going to check out our label wizard. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is click on my customers table, and I'm going to go to create, and we're going to go to labels. And we are looking for Avery C216. Avery C216. Next. Use Arial font 11 point font size and light font weight and what's that? And black. First column, 6th row, the basic colors, which I believe is that what that is. First column, 6th row. Okay. Alright, so that's the defaults. No special font styles for the labels. Hint, this may be default, which it is. So on the first line of the label, include first name, a space, and then last name. So we're going to go next. So on the first line, it's going to go first name, space, last name. On the second line of the label, include the address field. So you're going to enter and include the address field. On the third line, include city, comma, space, state. So city, comma, space, state, space, and postal code. Space, postal code. Sort the labels by the postal code field. So next. Sort them by postal code. Next. Save the report as labels customer, which should be your default name, and it is. So finish. Pretty neat if you have thousands of people in a database and you need to send, say, reminder emails to everybody for the month of March, kind of thing. Really useful. Okay, so close, print, preview, save, and close. So you have a little figure there so you can follow that. You have it look in the same way. Step 7, use the report wizard to create a report based on the customers and renters table. So we're going to go create, and we're going to go to report wizard here. And we're going to base it off 2 tables. So we're going to include the customer ID and last name field from the customers table. So the customer ID and the last name field from the customers, and we're also going to go to the renters and add some fields in from there. So we're going to use policy number and premium. Policy number and premium. The data will automatically be grouped by the customer ID and last name fields, but do not add any additional grouping levels. So next, how do you want to view your data? So we're going to just do next. We're not going to add any additional grouping levels. Sort the report by policy number field in ascending order. Policy number ascending is already default, so we'll go next. Stepped and portrait, that is what we want, and it's default, so we don't change anything there. F, save the report using customers and renters report, and that's enough for me to want to copy and paste it. All right, finish. So we just created a report using the report wizard. Preview, confirm that it matches figure 4. Looks good to me. All right, so right-click Save and Close. Step 8, open the customer birth date form in Layout View. Customer birth date form in Layout View. Select all labels and controls in the Details section. Do not select the form title label in the form header section. Okay, so this is your detail section. See, when I click in here, you get a yellow line. This is the detail. This is your title. So they mean to select all the titles and controls in here, or the labels and controls, sorry. So I find it useful to, if you hold up your hand and you do the L symbol for left, that's how you know that the labels are on the left. So these guys are labels, these are controls, and they want you to select all labels and controls. So you can use your Shift or Control button to select them all. Place the selected controls in a stacked control layout. Goodness. Arrange stacked. Okay. Add the date of birth control to the end of the form after state. So I'm going to add existing fields, and I'm going to add date of birth. So I just double click to get it to go straight under state. C, move the last name control after the first name control as shown in figure 5. Hint, be sure to select both the label and control for the last name. So we need to make the last name after the first name, so I'll click Control, choose, and move it beneath the first name. So first name and last name matches up, first name, last name. Save and close the form. Right-click, save and close. Step 9, open the claims update form in Layout View. Open the claims update form in Layout View. Bold the paid control. Paid control, so remember, label control. So this is your control, and you're gonna go and you're gonna bold it. Save and close. Step 10, open the umbrella update form in Layout View. And then add the current date to the form. Add the current date to the form using the option button for the second date format. Okay, so we'll get rid of our field list there. Date and time, and they say to use. What do they use? Second date format, and don't include the time. So we're not going to include the time, and we're going to use the second date option. And that shows up here, top right corner. Save and close. Right-click, save, close. Step 11, use the form wizard to create a form based on the homeowners table. So we're going to go up, click on homeowners. We're going to go to create, and we're going to go to the form wizard, and we'll follow the steps. Customer ID, policy number, property damage, liability, and premium. customer ID, policy number, terrible memory, property damage, liability, and do it in the order that they ask for it. So property damage and liability, premium. And they even tell you in that order. Select the columnar layout and save the form using, this is enough for me to copy and paste. Next, and then columnar is default, so we'll leave that alone and choose next. And the name will be Homeowner Premium Form. Finish. Beautiful. Close the form. Wonderful, but as I'm sure many of you do, I save before I close. Anyway, we are done. So make sure it says _2 for the name, and then you can submit to Sam for grading. Awesome job.